Up on Mountain News this morning, officials are encouraging people to return unused or expired medications. And an important event in eastern Kentucky continues to spread awareness for Parkinson's disease.
Dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. The time is 6:30 on Monday, April 29th. Now let's check in with meteorologist Mace Michaels for a look at your forecast this morning.
Good morning, Olivia. We're looking at a mostly sunny sky in the area. We'll check out Whitesburg here first and show you just a few little clouds on the horizon. It is a beautiful morning with temperatures in the upper 50s. In Hazard, we're right around 60 right now. Scattered high clouds. Beautiful again. Starting the day off on the nice side. As you look here across eastern Kentucky, right on into West Virginia, and Tennessee, it is quiet. We're in the upper 50s and low 60s. Couple areas just a smidge cooler. Jonesville and Wise right around 50. Clintwood now falling back into the 40s at 48. But Somerset is warm at 63 and Monticello at 60. Irvine, you're right around 60 as well. Here's our mostly sunny conditions. It's quiet on the satellite, just a scattering of high clouds that are trying to inch eastward. We may see a few more clouds throughout the afternoon and into the evening, but this rain back to our west really won't affect us. But the system moves into the area late tonight and into tomorrow, developing another round of showers and thunderstorms. As we get you out the door, we're warming through the 60s and 70s this morning. Lunchtime, almost 80 degrees, well up into the 80s for this afternoon. A warm day is ahead. Lots of warm weather here for the week, but we have those rain chances to talk about. A look at that coming up, Olivia.
All right, Mace, thank you. Over the weekend, the Middlesboro Police Department began a death investigation after a man was found unresponsive on 15th Street. The Bell County Deputy Coroner, along with the coroner, pronounced the man dead. The man was identified as 45-year-old John Robert Footson of the Straight Creek community in Pineville. His body was sent to the state medical examiner's office for an autopsy. New rules are in effect at Churchill Downs leading up to Derby 150, marking a new year in horse safety. The rules give track veterinarians access to medical records they've never had before, so they can spot problems before the horse suffers a serious injury. There are also limits on how often a horse can race.
One of the big key things is how do they move across the surface? Are they comfortable on the surface? Are they showing any signs of lameness when they're out there with a rider on their backs? We have gone to great lengths. We have a great veterinary team, both our regulatory veterinarians as well as our attending veterinarians, those veterinarians who are taking care of these horses every day.
This time last year, 12 horses died at Churchill Downs. After the spike in fatalities, the Horse Racing Integrity and Safety Authority conducted an investigation. The findings could not draw any connections between any of the deaths. Unused or expired medications are a fixture of many medicine cabinets, but you shouldn't just throw them in the trash or down the drain. Jessica Umbro has more on what you should do if you find something in your cabinet that you no longer need.
There's no date, time, expiration. Can be 10 years expired or 1 day expired or not expired.
Whatever the circumstances, Clarence Sullivan with the pharmacy shop says drop boxes are an easy way to dispose of unused or expired prescriptions. He says returning medications safely can prevent the abuse of medications.
And it could be, hey, John tells you he's hurting, and you say, well, John, I've got this prescription bottle, you know, that you can have, and people will actually exchange medications that way, and that's not good.
A couple of times a year, there are even community events that encourage larger batches of these returns.
We want to make it easy, efficient, and anonymous is the big thing too.
On Saturday, Lexington Police partnered with the Drug Enforcement Administration for a prescription drug take-back day. It's an event happening all over the country and a movement motivated by safety.
We've seen some illegal substances being pushed in pill form that someone might think it's one medicine when it really isn't, and that's when we've seen some overdoses and so forth.
But if you weren't able to make it to a community event, many pharmacies and hospitals have permanent drop boxes.
There are collection facilities like us right here in this pharmacy that we take back drugs every day that we're open.
In Lexington, Jessica Umbro, WKYT.
And if you still want to take advantage of one of the drug take-back days, they typically happen a few times a year. Parkinson's in Motion hosted its second annual 5K run to raise awareness for the disease. WYMT's RJ Johnson has more on the importance of this event from London.
Racing to spread awareness, folks gathered in downtown London to put Parkinson's in motion.
This was an amazing day. Last year was our first year, and we were totally shocked that 197 people registered last year.
With this year having more than 200 participants, Executive Director Jane Rice-Williams says they're working to help folks in the region who might not know they're living with Parkinson's. She says the work they have done in the community has made an impact.
Numerous people that stopped me and said, I have Parkinson's, I want to get involved in your group, or my grandfather died with Parkinson's and I don't understand it and I want to know about it. So there's so many people that they'll be getting back in touch with us to be part of our programming.
However, they must do more to raise awareness.
We're an underserved population, we're underdiagnosed, and we've got to do more with that.
She says staying active is one thing that helps while living with the disease.
Our big thing, like I said in the beginning, moving for change. Exercise is the only thing that actually slows progression of this condition. Nothing cures Parkinson's. So exercise is everything.
Which was shown by several people crossing the finish line.
My biggest surprise of the day, and the thing that warmed my heart the most, was the people who actually had Parkinson's that I saw coming through the finish line, and the people that brought their whole families.
In London, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
Williams says this would not be possible without all of the volunteers and sponsors who helped prepare for the race. She added they are hosting a meeting to educate more people on the disease on April 30th at First Christian Church on Main Street. To RSVP, you can find this link on our website. As Eastern Kentucky continues to develop, one organization took time to celebrate the efforts of those who are leaving their mark across the mountains. Folks gathered at the Mountain Arts Center in Prestonsburg for their second SOAR Gala. Hosted by Shaping Our Appalachian Region, the gala aims to celebrate some key figures for their work. COO of SOAR, Joshua Ball, says this event is all about fellowship and the people who make a bright future for the area possible.
The future that we're all working towards in Eastern Kentucky is about all of us and so many various pieces, and the small pieces matter just as much as the bigger pieces. And tonight it's about understanding that we're all working towards the same brighter tomorrow, and we got to do our part. We got to pull our part of the rope, and we just got to continue to work together to collaborate, to dream bigger, to reach higher, and this is what tonight's all about.
Ball says while it's called the SOAR Gala, it is all about the stories of ordinary people doing extraordinary things. A Perry County organization came together to recognize the hard work of women in the community. The Hazard Perry County Women's Club is a civic organization dedicated to making this community a better place to live. The club presented Shayna Dawn Cassie with the Mother of the Year Award. Cassie became the mother to 4 of her children after their mother died of cancer in 2022. One Clay County farm has won the Invest 606 competition, winning $15,000. On Saturday, folks gathered at the Pennington in Corbin to cheer on 14 businesses in their journey, giving their final pitch. Acres of Grace, based in Clay County, is operated by Amy and Lisa Burke, who grow their own food, raise animals, and make several baked goods. Amy and Lisa say it took a lot of work to win.
Well, it was some really tough competition. Everybody that pitched today was amazing and had really great business, so we're pretty blessed.
Yeah, it was a lot of work too on our part to get here.
Amy and Lisa say with the money, they hope to move out of their home kitchen and build a facility on their property to serve more people. Bluegrass Discovery Center of Laurel County won second place, and Ready Set Play of Hazard won third place.
Good morning. Starting the day off here in Corbin, at least on this camera shot. It's 54 degrees and it is mostly sunny. We will see a lot of sunshine in the area today. As you look through Hazard, lots of sun here as well. Right around 60 degrees at 59. A few mid-level clouds there dotting the sky. Overall, the day will have more sunshine than clouds. If the clouds pick up, it'll be a little more on into the evening before some rain arrives. Let's get you out the door, though, this morning. You're at 48 in Jonesville and 52 in Wise. Another 40 on the map at Clintwood. 49 degrees, but we're into the low 60s towards Williamsburg and Somerset as you look westward, so a lot of warm air around. It will be a summer-feeling day with lots of sunshine. Satellite shows limited clouds around here, but much more cloudiness back to the west. Showers and thunderstorms trying to develop. So our travel forecast, no weather problems today. We will see high temperatures into the 80s, and again, it looks mostly sunny. Right on into the Derby weekend, we have rain chances. More on that coming up.
Thanks, Mace, and thank you for joining us. The time is now 6:41. Still to come on Mountain News this morning. Protesters demand an end to the Israel-Hamas war as new negotiations to free hostages ramp up.